Hello and welcome to Pickard Home. In this episode we're going to continue with the second half of our gate.
Welcome to Pickard Home.
Come on, Bentley. So I want to make the gates parallel to the road. We've come out with the gates a little bit from the house, but there's more than enough room to park a car outside the gates near the post box. So if we do need to like open the gates or whatever, we can still park the car, open the if we're alone, open the gates and drive in. As you can see, there's quite a from the bottom of there's quite a slope. So what I need to do is dig a little bit out on the top end and add a little bit on the bottom end. But for now, I can start just putting in the base stones for the wall, and afterwards I'll dig that out and get it a little bit more level. Because after all, we do get deliveries of firewood, and it's brought on a big tractor and trailer. So it needs to be pretty robust, otherwise it'll as the tractor runs over it, it'll just churn it up or break at the base. As you can see from the footprints, Bentley's tested it to make sure it's tested its structural rigidity even before it dried. And it's another stunningly beautiful morning this morning. It's quite early, it's only 9:30, but it's already really quite warm. Come on, Bentley. Oh no, come out. So for this side of the wall, we're going to start off with a nice big pad stone. Because this wall's not attached to anything, the other side is attached to the house. We need to make sure it's super stable. And well, its sheer weight will keep it up, but the better we can make the foundations, the stronger it'll be. So it's a huge big pad stone, and that makes the base really stable. That's it. Oh, wonderful. If I just bring it this way a little bit, and like I said, this one will be mostly underground. That's the ticket. at this stage, I don't know whether to incorporate this old telegraph pole into the wall, into the wall build, and actually bring it out and build round it, because it really is solidly in there. The only alternative is to build the wall and then chop it off with a big grinder. So what I'll do, I think I'll build it up a few courses and then have another look and reassess, because it might be nice just to build it round, incorporate it into the wall and then build it round, and it'll make it then super strong. As I said in previous videos, we're building the wall using sand and cement, but I'll rake the joints back and lime mortar the pointing, just to keep it all in keeping. But at this stage what we're looking for is a super strong wall, so we can hang the gates off and it'll literally be here for hundreds of years. Hello, are you helping? I don't think you are. That's not helping. Yeah, like I said previously, because of we're going to re-level the actual entrance part of the gate, we can actually build this back up as well. So most of these base stones will be underground, and we can bring the level for the grass all the way along to here and make it all nice and level. Okay, so there we have it. We've got our base in now. Our first lot of stones, so I need to let that go off, because obviously you can't build on that until it's all set. So we can leave that till the morning. But we've got plenty more to do. So what I can do now is start to level out the actual entrance part of the gate, so we get it nice and level. So when the gates are closed, it's the same gap all the way along the bottom. So yeah, if we can take 3-inch 75mm out of that end, and build this end up slightly, that'll be fine. And obviously we'll have to level up the land behind the gates, so obviously when you open the gates they don't catch the ground as they open, but it's not too big of a job. What a difference that makes. So before I think I should do before we dig it out completely, is put the bottom hinge on and work back from there, because I don't want to dig anything out that's not necessary, but and then by the same token I don't want to leave anything where the base of the gate's going to catch. So I think the next job should be to put the hinges on and try half a gate. But first I need to make the hinges. So these gates have got little threaded inserts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a new bolt in, and I'm going to chop the head off once I get it in nice and tight. And that's number 2. So that now forms the basis for our hinge. So that's our pivot point. So we'll need 4 of these, so I might as well cut them all now. The 2 for this, 2 for one side and 2 for the other. But seeing as I've got all the tools out, I'll cut all 4. And that's number 4. Okay, so these 2 little bushes form an integral part of our gate hinge and give a lot more support to the brackets. So they fit on there. That drops in there. We drill this, bolt it onto the metalwork that exists. I'll weld this on now, and that gives a really nice good support for the gate to pivot on. And it'll last years and years and years. And this part and the bolt, the hinge pin, are stainless steel, so they'll last years and years, and they won't leave rusty streaks. So while the cement at that side's setting, I'm going to put my hinges on. I made a little bit of a faux pas when I made these brackets. I actually made the first pair too short, so I've just remade them. It didn't take long. Yeah, I made them, they were too close to the bolt heads. $143.5. jolly good. Put the grease on them. I'll put a grease on the pin as well. I'll just wait for Oliver. He needs to just give me a lift to put them on. And also, between the hinge, I'm using a little nylon washer just to keep the two metal components apart. They are made of stainless steel, so they won't rust. So the bush, this bush is stainless, and the pin that goes through is stainless steel, so they won't rust and they won't leave any rusty streaks.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it still morning?
It is, I think. All right.
Can you just move your grease?
I need to just put some, before we put it in, just put some on my pin. There we go. I'll just get one nut and washer on first.
Sorted.
Yep.
Happy New Year. All right.
All right.
I'm off.
Thank you for your assistance. Yeah, because I know the exact size now, including the hinges, it just makes it much easier. It takes all the guesswork out. Yep, 155. So it's actually, with the hinges, the gate's actually 50mm bigger. So, go to paint. It's a lot easier to paint a gate when it's hung up than it is when it's laid down, because you end up with one side really nice and the other side all full of runs. So we're pretty much just past halfway. We've got the base stones in now for the wall for the other side, and I'm looking forward to getting actually the other side built and done. I think it's looking pretty good so far. Still quite a way to go, of course, but so far so good. So if you'd like to subscribe, it would be very, very nice. And leave us a comment and give us a thumbs up. So that's all for this week. So remember, make a life, not just a living. Bye bye.